Hello, welcome to another episode of Note Comparison. Today we got two fig scents to compare. This one is the first fig scent I ever owned from Atelier Cologne Figuier Ardent. These both were released in 2015. So Figuier Ardent, I did initially have 100 ml, flew through it. And while I still had some left, I had purchased this travel spray. Let me just say, whenever it comes to travel sized fragrances, I always prefer to go with the spray. The roll-ons, I never get the application that I really want. And I've sunken money into roll-ons before. For me, it's not my preference. I just don't like them. So Debaser, named after an old Pixie song. Diaz and Durga Debaser. This being my first fig scent, this one for me is on another level. The atomizer on Diaz and Durga's bottles, fantastic. I wish every atomizer was like that. So this one, oh my God, that smells beautiful. This one, the ingredients feel so much higher quality to me. You have EDP, you have Cologne Absolute, 100 ml, full price, Sephora exclusive, you're gonna pay about $135. This full price, shop around, but if you're paying full price for 100 ml, you're looking about $270, $260. 50 ml, $175 is the full retail price. But even then, for my personal use, a 50 ml would have lasted me longer than 100 ml of this, because if we go to longevity, this one I can put this on 7-hour, 8-hour workday, still gonna smell it on my skin. And if I have it on my clothes, it's gonna be 24 hours and then some. For the Atelier Cologne Figuier Ardent, I can say yes, if I have it on my clothes, it's gonna last, but on my skin would just eat it up. My skin would eat this one up, and it was kind of fleeting. That's why I flew through the bottle, and that's why I wound up getting this, because I'd have to apply in the morning and then be reapplying with this. That being said, the projection was good. This is something that I would receive compliments on. Nothing challenging about either one of these. I like to wear a variety of scents. Some scents that could be abstract and very challenging, some that could be just easy to wear and accessible. That's what these are, easy to wear and accessible. When you first spray them, the initial blast, because these are both the green fig leaf scent and not that fruity, sweet fig scent, for both of these, the green of that fig leaf, I get like a sharp kind of sting in the back of the nasal cavity on the initial spray, but that fades away. And then you get, with this one, fig leaf nestled by some coconut meat. For me, that's what I get is coconut meat. There's some creaminess to it, but the coconut's not something that I get incredibly pronounced. The coconut's something I have to search for a little bit and just recognize, okay, that's what's taking a little bit of the edge off of the greenness of the fig leaf. Whereas the Figuier Ardent, I get the fig leaf, I get something, it's not listed in there, but there's something kind of aquatic. And when I say aquatic, I don't mean aquatic like maybe some salty ocean sea that you'd get from something like Salmarin or one of those type of scents, but something more along the lines of aquatic that you would get from something like a Nautica scent, higher quality. But, and that's just a hint of it. And that's what I think. There is something that's lending a sweetness to this scent. I don't get any sweetness from this, but for Figuier Ardent, there is something that gives a little bit of a sweetness to it. And that maybe makes this one a little bit more accessible for a general crowd. I think they're both accessible. This one right here though, the woods I feel is kind of really just woods scent. It's not like you're getting, hey, I'm getting a nice cedar scent, or I'm getting a gaiac. It's just woods. And that's what I really get from it. Other than that, for this, all the other notes that might be in there, I can just ignore them because it's just the fig leaf and the coconut that I can depict, that I can pick out. Now that I have this one though, I mean, I love this one. It'll stay in my lineup. This is something that's just, if I don't want to put a lot of thought into what I'm wearing, I typically do put thought into what I'm wearing because I enjoy scents. But if I don't want to put a lot of thought into wearing what I'm wearing, this is easy to grab and just apply, and I'm good. I'm set. It was the same for this one. I don't see myself getting another bottle though, just because, like I said, I don't feel like I should have to get 100 ml and fly through it because it's so fleeting on me. Might not be the same for you though. So there is a travel size option on this one, but it's a roll-on. Might have already mentioned that. Anyhow, I'd love to hear what your impression is of these two, if you own them, if you try them out, sample them, whatever it might be. Again, from what I understand, this one's exclusive to Sephora, but this one, there's quite a few retailers that you'll be able to find carrying this, and you can probably find it through your whatever sources you have for fragrances, however you get them. Anyhow, but I would love to hear your response as far as what you get from wearing these. Do you find them accessible? I'm saying fig leaf. Do you get fig fruit? I don't get that at all. Do you get more coconut than I do out of this? Do you get something other than general woods and maybe some type of aquatic scent with this one? Let me know. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.